is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
How's it going, y'all? Retro here, bringing you another Souls video. Today, top 5 DS2 fights. Starting things off in the Old Chaos, Burnt Ivory King. This fight, simply on its own, is fantastic. The epicness of the arena, the boss design, the combat, the OST, almost all of it. The reason it sits at number 5 on the list is due to its incredibly strenuous lead-up. Having to fight so many knights, even with the summon knights to help, can be a real slog. That being said, it still made it into my top, and yes, still made it to my top while also being on my shit list. Not sorry. Next up, hidden away in the memory of the old Iron King, is Sur Alan. This was an exceptional fight that required constant focus, as any distance to heal almost always resulted in a massive lunge attack, even from across the arena. Each attack was easily half or more of my HP bar, and the run-up was always sitting in the back of my mind and my desire to not repeat it. Although this fight did have some heavier delayed attacks similar to others throughout DS2, it did not feel like a DS2 fight. This is one that would bring me back for another playthrough, especially finding out there's a special death animation if done hitless. Sitting at the halfway point is Velstadt. With a fairly manageable run-up and a fairly readable moveset, this fight was an all-around solid fight for me. Lead-up, arena, mood, and track, it all came together for a great fight before Vendrick. Number 2 on the list is Looking Glass Knight. As someone who had played through DS3 as their first Dark Souls game, I immediately got flashbacks to Gundyr. This was a great fight with a great arena. The OST along with the rain and lightning, and on top of that the reflections mirror summoning enemies, it was one of the most creative boss designs in the game. Last up on the list, and my number 1 pick for Dark Souls 2, is Fume Knight. Luckily, one of the first things I did was destroy the auras outside the arena. I had no idea that those would eliminate Fume Knight's ability to heal throughout the fight. That being said, it still took me a good handful of attempts before learning his moveset and getting through it. That second phase with the Flame Sword is a doozy. Such an epic fight with, yet again, a great OST, great design, and a real sense of accomplishment after defeating him. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you all a ton for watching. I'm currently in the process of a video covering parts of DS2 that I loved. We'll hopefully have that out here soon. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the sub button for more Souls content, and I'll catch you in the next one.